Order is in the court. You just wanted to come back out again. This justice card because it's prominent. Told you the cat's meow. hmm These are your healing abilities. You know how to move people out of anxiety, stress, and mental anguish using your supernatural abilities. It's better to be absolutely ridiculous than to be absolutely boring. What's a regular 95 anymore? Who, Queen of Hearts. I told you my emotional availability. hmm It's just it's right under the magician too. That supernatural ability. Almazia, Almazia, Almazia. Look how she look with her babies. That's right. It just looks super cool that you make being emotionally available look cool. Not like in the reverse where you're manipulative or just needy or just out of control or too irate. Look at that. That's why your name is eccentric, RockStar'Seed, okay? Because this card they was thinking about you. Like that's your spirit totem, your animal. Oh my Dia. You don't want to read about it? Let's read about it. What does it mean? Oh my Dia. That's healing elements. She looks like healing elements. Look how peaceful she looks. Right under that Six of Swords. Hold up. Chapter number 41. Hurry up. Anybody come here to see you flip pages? So, in your reading, your soul is learning about love. Whether you fully realize it or not, you're breaking free from a pattern of relationships that's not been respectful enough of you and your heart. Divorce. This includes the relationships you have with yourself, with others, be they friends, romantic connections, colleagues, or strangers, and even the universe. I think they're talking to you, twin flame. Okay. And as you allow yourself to feel worthy and release feelings of hate, shame, guilt, or judgment towards yourself, a new spirit of gentleness, love, and devotion will fill your heart and transform the quality of your connections with others and God, of course. A beautiful new world of love is opening up for you. So that's what it would mean in a reading is that you deserve better. And that what that Six of Swords is sitting there for? And it's right underneath the Six of Swords. These are clarifying, or the tarot clarifying the spiritual abilities. Right? As they say, what is that? Queen of Hearts. It's like real water energy, water sign. Anybody can embody that energy though. And that magician, right underneath that magician, those are your supernatural abilities. You're going to be a whole guru for spiritual healing and emotional healing, emotional trauma, that kind of thing. And I think that's awesome for anybody, who can do that. So she's a nurturer, a natural nurturer. So you got two nurturing cards right next to each other. So that's prominent for you, asking you to have faith in your ability to love and in the power of your heart. And don't doubt yourself. But with you got this right next to you, you can never doubt yourself when you think like this. Like it's only justice. You try to give me hell, I'm gonna give it right back. If you like it, you can keep it. If you don't, send it right back. That's right. What else? Let's read the Queen of Hearts. I didn't read that one, but you can kind of tell what it represents. Like, even her shirt is cute. Your heart has been chosen by the divine to be a temple for spiritual light, an inner place where grace and healing can dwell. This is very special. And you didn't need a book to tell you that. You already said that. A temple is kept clean and pure, scented with sacred perfumes of incense, made beautiful without feelings of reverence and love for spirit, you kept uncluttered and spacious, so that as much spiritual presence as possible can enter. You're called to do this. People choose to do it. You're chosen, chosen, chosen to do this. Okay? Like the spiritual guidance behind this is that the mind may believe it has got the power to rule, but in truth, the heart is the queen. You know, you're a true goddess of love, one who consults the heart for answers. But see, when you put God first, He put you on that journey and allow you not to romanticize it. You know, except that the love and the affection, comes from Him to come to flow through yourself, if that makes any sense. You will courageously follow the guidance of the heart. I don't know if it's a retrograde or something because I'm having trouble pronouncing my words today. Even when the mind doesn't want to surrender to the call of the heart, it fearfully lists numerous reasons why it's crazy and stupid and it'll end badly. You know that the doubt of the mind is no match for the power of the heart. You know how big your kahunas have to be to talk like that, let alone act like that, feel like that, or how your mind and your spirit, when you operate from your heart, you tend to make better logical decisions. As you continue to honor the divine wisdom of the heart within your own life, you become empowered to help others learn to trust and grow through love's guiding inner light, too. You become a keeper of the sacred heart. The divine love of the sacred heart will protect you and it'll guide you in the most extraordinary ways. All you need to do is receive this divine assistance is to keep honoring your own heart. Things don't need to make sense to your mind or to anyone else. Obviously. They just need to make sense to your heart. You are already a divine queen and your heart aflame with passionate purpose. Stay true to your heart wisdom and you will change the world. So how this empowered me as a person, I used to always be in my masculine energy all the time. So it's really showing progress that the Queen of Hearts and the Alma Via card is right next to each other. Just being in that energy of receiving so you can accept, the divine wisdom or whatnot. And me being in that masculine energy, I had to actively heal things because being in that masculine energy was by default, it was by a reaction to how, I used to be treated, so to speak, and that can even include upbringings and things like that. It just makes you just rough around the edges for no reason. So to be emotionally available and be empowered by it and embrace it. Like if you look in this picture, she's hugging children, and I like that. That's the illustration. I like how I get a lot of confirmation from just these two cards alone. Like I have children, and I always say that to people close enough to me, or just I love to talk about my children, and they have always been an inspiration for me. They do provide a lot of tranquil. That's the Six of Swords. So I feel like the children, just having children, inspires you and put you in a sense of empowerment. But it's more than children. When you put all the experiences together, that triggers you and inspires you as well to be the better version of yourself. Nobody moves me like those babies, like those babies. And you look at her, and it's like she looks so serene in that picture with these children, and I can relate to that personally. Okay, I feel sensitive now, so I'll be back.